we are back with the shenanigans.
Feeling vibes on vibes. I'm a ticking dynamite. I blow your candle lights. You know
Okay guys, today I'm going to be telling you my 5 dating tips, and believe me, these tips are the only tips you're ever going to need. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you guys are new, welcome back. And if you're not, welcome. Make sure you guys subscribe and like this video and comment down below what videos you want to see from me next. So today I just wanted to get a little juicy.
Now I know you might be wondering my credentials, so I put them here.
So if you need any dating tips, this is the place you need to be. We're going to be taking a little class, Dating Tips 101. So dating tip number 1 is going to be hype yourself up before a date. You know, like when you're getting ready to go on that date, you putting your outfit on, spraying your little perfume, doing your makeup. What do guys do? What do guys do on a date? Putting your outfit on. You might be feeling a little nervous, like, oh, are they gonna like me? Is this person who they might be in the dating apps, online? I don't know where you're meeting these people, but yeah. I think like hyping yourself up, like, I'm that girl, I'm that guy, I'm that person, I'm that girl. Like anything, you hype yourself up before the date, and it kind of gets, not all the way, because you're still gonna be a little nervous regardless, but it does kind of settle the nerves a little bit. You can settle the nerves, get a little bit calmer. There's a second part to this. I feel like it also helps you keep your standards up, because think about it, if you feel like you're in your A game, you're not gonna let anybody play with your feelings. You know what I mean? So say you go on the date and maybe they didn't bring you flowers, or didn't pull out your chair, or made a slightly weird comment about your appearance, or anything that could go wrong on a date but is low-key disrespectful. I feel like if you're just like nervous in your head, you might let it skip past, let it fly over your head. But if you feel like you like in your A game, you'll be like, I know they did not just have the audacity to just do what they just did, and now you got them. So you keep your head in the game. It helps you keep your head in the game. So always hype yourself up. Make sure you're feeling your best before, or do everything you can to make yourself feel your best before a date. It's very important. I feel like I'm holding my breath making this video. Okay. Number 2. Number 2 is in fact lock in. I put that in my notes. Lock in. I know you're probably thinking, ooh, they look good. He's fun. What are the young kids saying these days? What are they saying? The hugs? I don't know. But at the end of the day, that's not what matters here. It matters, but that's not what really matters here. Can they hold a conversation? Do their values align with yours? You need to get down to the nitty gritty. Do you guys have the same political views? Do you guys look at family relationships the same way? Or do you guys look at finances the same ways? Do your core values align with this person? If not, you gotta buckle up, sugar cup. It's probably not gonna work. And I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. I'm gonna hold it. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Okay, that is step 2. And very important, lock in. You need to find out the nitty gritty. Number 3. Tres. I was gonna say it in a different language, but I didn't have a language to say it in. Yeah, anyways. Don't force a connection. That's number 3. I think a lot of people, when they're on that first date, they get that, I don't know. Maybe you're on the date and you're just like, I don't know about this one. You might want more, or this was an okay date so far, but I wish this would happen. And then by the end of that date, that thing that you wanted to happen didn't happen, and you might like keep going because you're like, it wasn't the worst date. On the first date, if you know, you know. It will feel right, it will look right, and hopefully it will be right. But like, if you're having that little gut feeling of I don't know, this is a little iffy, it's getting a little iffy, then it's probably a little iffy. I know a lot of girls like dated a guy and then down the road they'll be like, he was weird and I knew it because this happened. And it's like, yes, you knew. You should have cut it off before your feelings get bigger. And I think that's where a lot of women go wrong. They'll have that feeling of, I don't know, but then they invest so much time and love and cookies, and then they're just like I'm low-key so foul, but they'll invest so much and then they'll feel, keyword feel, like they have to make it work. And just so you know, ladies and gents, you do not have to say, and that is my philosophy, just listen to your gut feeling, please. Okay, number 4. So you're official now. That was for my wife, by the way. Nobody else catch that kiss. I'm looking. Okay, usually around the 3-month mark is the break it or make it stage. That's when y'all get a little bit more comfortable. Y'all are in your field. You know them, they know you, so you letting more stuff slide. Y'all probably farting around each other, maybe pooped in the apartment, things like that. But anyways, in this stage, it is indeed the break it or make it stage, and I have the 3 keys to figuring out if this relationship is going to last forever. Do you mesh well with friends and family? Are you comfortable with being vulnerable with this person? And we ran out of space, but we're back. Are you comfortable being vulnerable with them, and are they comfortable being vulnerable with you? You know, both ways. The 3rd one is your communication styles. Like when you guys are in conflict, are you effectively communicating? Does both of your communication styles work? It's important that your communication styles work, because if you're ever like in a bad situation, obviously you're gonna need to communicate in order to fix this. If you guys can't communicate, I hate to tell you this, honey buns, it's probably not gonna work. And then obviously I think vulnerability is important, because either party can't be vulnerable with the other party. It wouldn't really make sense. Like, think about it. When you're in a relationship, you need to be able to be vulnerable, and if that can't happen, one, you can't really grow, and I feel like that's kind of suffocating, because you probably will spend a lot of time with your partner, and if you can't be vulnerable, you're going to want to get out, get away, and that's where problems happen. And then the last one, obviously, do you mesh well with family and friends? A big part of people's lives are usually their friends, their family. You don't need to be in your friends' spaces. Like, your partner doesn't need to be in the same spaces as your friends all the time, but I would say it's like a good thing to, like, they know them and they can sit in the same room with that person, and it's okay, it's cool, it's vibes. And then for family, obviously it would just be really awkward if like your whole family is like, ugh, yuck, ew. And also, either bad family space, or they could be right. They could be right, sister. They might just be ill. But yeah, I just think it's important, like family and friends, they mesh well. Those are the 3 keys, and I think they're important, especially the last 2. The last 2 are the most important, if I do say so myself. And last but not least, number 5, lucky number 5, this is the last one, guys. Expectations for the future. What do you expect for the future, and what do you expect your life will look like 5 years, 10 years down the line, and what does your partner think life will look like 5 years, 10 years down the line? Like, what do you guys want? What job do you guys have? How do you guys want to balance kids? If you want kids, How do you guys want to balance kids? Do you want to travel? Where do you want to live? What do you expect for your life? And does it mesh well with what your partner wants? Because honestly, like, these could be really big things that people like. Career, like, this person might really want this specific job, but it could end up being in Atlanta, and maybe you don't want to go out there, and maybe you don't see yourself out there, and that could ripple and cause a really big, so what are your expectations for the future? Do you want similar things in the future? But yes, I am indeed the love wizard. You guys can call me that now. I know I'm just like out here connecting romances and finding love for the chatters. That's what I want to call you guys, by the way. Everybody who is a fan of Mrs. MB Chats, you are a chatter. I'm just not disclosing it right here. But yeah, these are my 5 dating tips, and I genuinely think if you swear by these 5 dating tips, your love life will prosper. It might take a while to find your person because duh, it's love, so it might take a while. But when you get there, you'll get there. Okay, but I am going to end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, make sure you subscribe and like this video. If you are watching and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? What are you waiting for? But yeah, make sure y'all leave a comment. Comment down below what you want. Comment down below what you want to see next from me, from moi, and I might just do it. Who knows? But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more of me, follow my social medias right here. The Love Wizard is out. Bye.